My name is Escher. I've spent the last 5 years honing my videography, acting, and editing skills. And now I have one goal. Fulfill my father's dying wish. Become a cool kid on YouTube. To do this, I must become someone else. Something else. I am. My name is Escher. Alright, it is now 12:59, which means that in just a couple of seconds here, yep, there we go. Class in 1 hour, so we made it back with 1 hour until class time. Perfect. Dismiss that. And now we gotta get the office / classroom space set up for a Zoom middle school film class. What a life I lead. Basically, my strategy for teaching film to a bunch of kids with Chromebooks is I use Chrome Remote Desktop, which allows anyone to take over your computer. And then I've got these computers running here, and basically, that's the strategy. I just let them use my computers, have access to my editing softwares, and I get to watch personally and adjust and help them along the way. It's actually been working really well. I'm quite enjoying myself. This class period, I'm planning on doing a little what's in my bag sort of scenario, although I want to emphasize that I don't think that having more tech is necessary for making content. It's just that I think that all of these things will nicely cross off all of the different aspects of, or all the different things that are necessary for all of the different aspects of filmmaking. So yeah, that's my lesson plan for today. And welcome to the Aldo Live podcast. This will be our first episode ever. We will be talking about the shaping of ourselves through media, social media, all the different ways that we have come into our own being.
I think a lot of times, mostly teens can be caught up with social media. A lot of times, this happens to me a lot of times. But say if I want to take a quick look at social media, a quick look, quote unquote, and all of a sudden I realize that I'm on social media for around 4 hours. And it can really take a lot of energy too, surprisingly. And I agree with Jeffrey that technology is really starting to be advanced in a bad way and a good way, mostly a bad way.
The negative side is definitely there. It's just hard to
I see it all the time. And even in physical inactivity, and there's other negative side effects as well. But absolutely, the mental toll that it takes on people, especially young people aren't supposed to be building a brand for themselves. They're 5. They're supposed to be staring at walls and coming into themselves and thinking and maybe watching some Looney Tunes on Sundays. You shouldn't be having to think about a whole brand and how you're gonna display yourself to the world. It's kind of a crazy new era that we're living in, and yet that is literally the class that I am teaching you guys right now is how to do that for yourselves.
We can change social media, but we also decide not to, because the only way you're going to become famous on social media is if you look a certain way, or if you're different and you're different enough from all the normal people that it stands out and you can become famous. And it's always what am I going to do next? How am I going to get these followers? Who's going to do it for me? And all kinds of other things. And that's just, it causes a lot of negative things in everyone else's life. And it causes those people to feel negative. And so they spread negativity to someone else. And it's always the same cycle.
And I think knowing the game, like we're trying to get to the point of being able to do here, is really pretty much the most important thing you could do, because then you know the negatives, you know the positives, and you know how to play it without hurting your own brain. Let's finish Ava's response. On social media, you can meet really accepting people. However, you can also meet people who are the opposite and will actively make things worse for you, spread misinformation, spread hatred, etc. It's hard to say whether social media is a good thing or a bad thing. Neither the positive nor the negatives outweigh each other. And I think that's a really pretty good summation, actually, of all of our points here. Another successful day teaching the youth of America. I thought real quick I'd just go ahead and show you guys my setup here. I've got this 360-degree camera right here in the middle that works as my webcam. And so that allows everyone to see on the bottom part of the screen all of my computer screens at once so that everyone can watch everyone else do their work. And then up top is where I am down here. Hello, hello, yes. And that's sort of what I've got set up here currently.
This is the teacher of the class, so the questions are going to be a little different. What inspired you to teach this class?
I sort of put myself through it all through high school, and I loved it every minute of it, and I felt like it shaped me in some small way. Just making my own YouTube channel and just playing around with different cinematic techniques and. It was a long, hard journey, filled with tears, pain, suffering. But we've made it. I must admit, I didn't think we could in the beginning. I didn't know if we'd ever make it, but we have. We've made it. 10 subscribers, guys, yeah!
Why are you in this class?
I saw this class, I was like, this could be a really good way to express my imagination. Since I was a little kid, I've had a crazy imagination my whole life.
What is the most important thing you got out of this class?
Friendship. That might sound cliche and cheesy, but legit, I feel like I've made a lot of new friends in this class and, had a lot of fun.
Welcome to I wrote what I learned. I wrote what I learned. Where's Nico?
What'd you learn?
That's Nico.
Nico's dog is freaking.
I don't know what.
I learned that Escher is the coolest little punk.
Coolest little punk?
Go!
Yeah.
You like my shoes?
Coolest little punk around.
I learned how to edit a lot. Very nicely.
Okay, this part is
Yeah.
this is when they're brand new.
Straight up.
You know
What was the project that you had the most fun with this semester?
Definitely this fight scene.
Definitely.
Okay. What inspired you to take this class?
I've liked to do films for a long time and just film everyday things, and so I thought this class was a good opportunity to use professional equipment and stuff like that.
Why are you the main camera person?
I wouldn't say I'm the main camera person, I like to be behind the camera versus in front of it.
Okay.
don't know, it just was an outlet for me. And I feel like it's easily accomplishable, but only if you have the tools at first to kind of develop the know-how to then go out and find the tools for yourself. And so I feel like that introduction could be really valuable to everybody and anybody. And I feel like anyone needs the capacity to share themselves with the world. So having that skill is like a no-brainer at this point.
If you weren't planning to go somewhere else next year, would you teach this class again?
I could see myself continuing to teach this class for the rest of my life if I suddenly decided that I didn't have a bunch of other goals. But unfortunately, I have so much other stuff that I want to accomplish and do that I have to put it on the back burner. But I do want to continue doing like a summer camp maybe and just like teaching it like 6 hours a day, just do it for like 3 weeks and we could make something awesome and like maybe learn some pyrotechnics or something. I'm going to have to figure that out, but
I would go to that.
Yeah.
What do you mostly want to see in your students when they take this class?
I think just any spark of interest, creativity, excitement about anything. Like, I think that there's so many different artistic options. Like, it doesn't really matter how you're expressing yourself. You can do it any way. If you were patching a bunch of millions of pennies together to make a mosaic of the Mona Lisa, like, that would be awesome. Like, you can do it anything you want to do. I like supporting people's dreams and visions and artistic endeavors.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
What did you get from the contrast between being in front of the camera and behind the camera?
Being in front of the camera is really fun and like gives me a lot of adrenaline because I love acting and doing that kind of stuff. But also being behind the camera and seeing like my visions come to life feels amazing as well.
So I was like, oh, Aldo Live. Don't know what that is, but my brother told me we get to make videos. So I joined that class because it sounded fun. And then Escher was like so cool. And yeah.
Okay. What's the best part about being one of the videographers / directors?
Best part is I get to tell people what to do. And just I get to watch my ideas that form inside my head come to life. And being the videographer is just like something about the movement and just capturing a moment. It's really fun and different.
Bye-bye now. Guard, get him out of my sight.
But sir, please. Sir, please, I have a family. Please, you can't do this to me. Please, it was just one coat.
Come on, Timmy. Let's go get breakfast. What do you say?
Yeah, boss, whacking makes me hungry.
So, what inspired you to be in this class?
Videography. Doing funny stuff and stunts for the camera.
On this episode of How Messed Up Is Messed Up. That's messed up.
If this class was happening again next semester, which, no. If this class was happening next semester, would you take it?
Definitely.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Would you take it?
Yes. In a heartbeat.
Great. If it happened again next semester, would you take it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
If you could take this class next year, would you?
Absolutely. Yeah. This class is amazing, and I really wish it was gonna come back again.